Hello. All right. Let's get this show on the road. Hey, Jim. How are you? Are you doing well? I started a little later than I was hoping. So if you were waiting like an hour ago, then I apologize. This is why I don't try to. I don't often plan my streams ahead of time because I am terrible at keeping a schedule. So I don't know if I'll try to do that again. Also, it should say 37 instead of 36. So I don't know why the information is not updating on the website. This is a little bit frustrating. Oh, Ryan Clark. I'm not familiar with that. I'll have to check that out. Is he a coder? A programmer? Okay. So, let's close OBS. We got this guy here. Alright, CD coding buggery. Oh, I love Necrodancer. This is not the right. It's a good game. Okay, so we've got this guy going here. What is Git look like? I guess I'll go ahead and push out a build with this because I mean there's really nothing new in it. I think there's probably like a couple random fixes or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and push that out. MISC. just to make sure that the shipping code still works. IRC is not running. Okay. So we need to fix that. All right, so now let's try to ship. $48 increment to $49. Yes. Okay, and the release shows up on IRC. All right, good. All right, now let's make something worth shipping. So, we did not have all of what we wanted for a watch window last time we had talked. Let's see. Where are we at now? So let's go ahead and load binary. Start. Okay, so there we are. So now if we go to if we do test chars, right? Oh no, we have to be in search mode. Yeah, God, we need to fix that. Okay, test char. All right, so here it expands it out for us fairly efficiently. That's nice. So I think what we need to do is we need to figure out a way to get it from here back into the from the engine side back over to the GUI side. So so like the simplest, most straightforward thing that I can think of is just do a bunch of allocations for the results and then store that. We'll basically pass them back a pointer that they have to release. But I think that we could be a little bit smarter than that. And we could instead have a system where it loads caches. So there's going to be an idea of cache. So we already know that we want it to have ability to cache the search results. So it doesn't have to go back over to GDB every time it wants results. So if it caches the results, then we don't have to worry about storage, because so we don't have to worry about storage, but we do have to worry about storage for the last, an iterative result type of thing. So Well, so let's see, what would that look like? Okay, so here's our search for variable routine. And so it sort of has, so it's doing some work here where it goes and gets results based on this regex pattern that it sends it. And we're not really leveraging regex for this though, but we're basically just having GDB do a search for us. And then we're also sort of doing this thing where we're searching through locals, right? Yeah. So I'm kind of thinking that like the person who calls this search function needs to like pass it the address of some like search context or something. And you're basically going to have to like iterate over it like next or something. And what it's going to do is just search for the next thing. You know, because the actual iterator work is going to be split. Like, you know, it might start with going through, you know, all the cache searches, and then I might move on to searching through the locals. So, something like that. Well, so maybe before I go through like all of that work, maybe I should sort of work on the non-heavy version of the search and get that sort of figured out. So that means that we're going to have to cache these results. So when we actually do the heavy search, we're going to cache those results. And so I'm thinking that we're going to have maybe let's do like an auto. You have regex in my C code? No, not really. So GDB takes a regular expression. Like for info variables, so GDB is handling all the regex stuff. We're not really even doing regex stuff. We're just sort of passing in our search criteria into what it is expecting to have as a regex. No. Regex in C is not impossible or hard. It's just not very efficient. Well, I mean, it like implementing regex from scratch, I imagine, could be difficult. I certainly would probably struggle with it. Well, I don't know if a normal person would struggle with it. But I do believe that there is like Perl. I imagine you could probably like link in with Perl's regex ability and do that, or I think there is like a standard regex library that you could use. There is, I think Sean Barrett might have a regex thing in stb.h. I'm not sure. I think I remember vaguely that. I could be wrong, though. Don't hate me if I'm wrong on that. But, and I would not be surprised if on his list or something there's a bunch of, like, regex implementations that he, like, has on his curated list of stuff. So regex is not what you want to do, though. You almost never want to do a regex. Like, regex is for, like, in a situation when you have the user entering in a regex and you want to provide some sort of convenient search or something for the user. And often, very few users actually want regex. Most of the time, users just want case-insensitive search with maybe some wildcards. Or not even wildcards. They just want a case-insensitive search of all results that have all of your, keywords in there. I think that pretty much sums up every search that is most common. Like, very rarely have, I don't know, globs, shell globs are kind of useful, but that isn't really regex. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know how much further you want me to go into that, but, like, if you are using regex to, like, parse JSON or XML or something like that, then you're doing it the hard way. Like, it would be much easier just to write, or just to use a JSON parser, or even to write a JSON parser, than that. And that's something that I see a lot of people do, and it's a little frustrating. Because, like, yeah. Yeah, okay. I will stop the regex rant. I would also... No, I'm going to stop it. Unless somebody wants me to go into, like, some better alternatives to regex. As far as, like, a user input type of thing. So... okay. We were going to do something here. Yeah, okay. So, cached search results. Cached search results. Here. And we're going to do probably an lfolloc to... Actually, let's do an lpop2. Variable search cache. Or, sorry, cached variable search cached results. Whatever. Okay. So we're going to do that. I think what we also need to do is sort of do like a L for each RM. Variable cache results. Here. LC. And then we sort of, well, we're just going to do the simplest, dumbest thing. If strcomp equals 0, lc.i search expression lc.rm blah blah blah. Alright, so that'll remove the results if it was already there. Oh crap. I don't even know what to call this, because alright, I'm just going to do it the natural English way. Cached variable searches. Alright. And then cache actually, yeah, that's what I want. And then I think in this case, before we RM it, L free I forgot what I call it because it's been like 2 weeks since I've done anything with this code. Or it's been like a week. I don't know how long it's been. It feels like it's been 2 weeks, but it's probably just been a week. Coding lists. Init all free. That's not what we want. So L free is yeah, that's not what we want. Yeah. lc.i Results. All free. Okay. And then distracted by other things. Thank you, Abner, for tweeting me. If you're watching, I appreciate it. Okay, so it really frustrates me that I can't update the Twitch title text. Okay. Maybe I need to like go to the actual stream page. Oh no, it's correct. Okay. So I don't know why everything else is wrong. Yeah, so it says that here, but on Twitter it says 36. I don't know. I should have updated the title like an hour ago or something for it to propagate through all of the internet. Okay. Just kidding. I'm sure it doesn't have to do all that. It's just, I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, okay, so we're going to get rid of the results if it's not there. Okay, but we also, because a search result is going to be, a cache search is going to have multiple results, we need to go through every result and empty it. So I do not have, it looks like I do not have a macro for that. I don't know if I should write one or not. Probably not. I'll just write it out here. So also, I think in this case I can actually break from the loop because there will only be one result for each name. And we are making sure that here in this case. So we need to do another L for each RM. lc.i.result or arrow results. And we'll just call this LC results. Or LC underscore R. Alright, so here we're just going to do this and push them onto wait a minute. Starting to get confused, confuzzled by all the names. There we go. And this would actually be results, because like results is a separate thing. So we have that. And because I still haven't figured out a better way to do this, we are going to have to free probably the LC. We'll just do like a free if. Actually, let's do a real free. Free LC.I search expression. All right. There we go. So man, I really want to like set that pointer to null. Let's do free if. All right, so here we go. We got we've got that, and then we also need to free if the what is it called? What are you going to call it? The result text? Result text? Okay. So there we go. That's all the remove, delete, code. And then we're going to make a new one here. And we are going to have its cache search expression equals strdip search expression okay, and then for every result we need to do I think we need to do right lpop z or alloc. Okay, so we're going to do an lpop z or alloc. And we're going to pull off of the list. Oh. Also, yeah. Search memory. What is search memory? Why are we not using main memory? Like, is main memory... I don't understand why we would not use main memory for this. So I'm going to get rid of this. This is dumb. Alright, so got that. Main memory. Oh, right here. Alright, well here it is. It's doing reset on the searches. So we can't do that if we're caching the results. Right? Yeah, that's dumb. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Well. All right. So there is stuff that uses that has. So there is a search memory arena, and it is reset on every search, but it looks like it's using it for as work memory, not for like caching. So it won't work for us. And honestly, because that is so that code isn't caching anyway, which means that maybe we want to like move it towards a caching version like what we're doing here. And if that's the case, then we'll get rid of search memory and we'll just have everything in main memory. So yeah. So let me, I need more soda, so I'm going to let you guys go for a minute. Or I'll be back here in a minute. So I brought the soda up here, so I don't have to go downstairs for it. Man, the lag is real. think like my thing just stops working every once in a while. Like the viewer on my laptop or whatever. I don't know. Okay. Alright. I think we have enough caffeine to finish the watch window. Do you guys think I have enough caffeine to finish the watch window? We shall find out. Okay. Okay, so we've got this stuff here. Okay. Search expression. We stirred up it. Awesome. Where are we storing this result here? Line. Oh, we're just reading the whole thing. Gotcha. Read string heap. Okay. So, then what we need to do is stir-dupe that start. So we do cache dot. Okay, right. I was on the right track. So we do here auto pop C or alloc result. Boop. Variable search cached results. And L-free. And then we'll do L-push. Cache.results. Right, and then we do our arrow result text equals stir-dupe. Start. There we go. Now we have we should be caching results now. Okay, so oh, and we also need to do it here. As well. And also, did I get this right? Variable search. No, I did not get that right. Cached variable searches. Cached variable searches results. Man. I think we should come up with yet another way to say it. Because that would make things very clear about what's going on. Results all free. Okay. So we've got that guy. And then we are going to do this guy here. This time it's var. Okay. And then there's this guy. Okay, good deal. Don't know what to do with that yet. So we will come back to that here in a minute. So I think what we need to do now is have like a thing that's like search for variable light. Right here. Search for variable heavy and search for variable light. Okay. And this version will just search the caches. So actually, well, okay, let's just code. Let's code. Let's don't plan, Dave. Every plan ends the same. The planning stage ends with saying, oh, well, we need to write the code to figure it out. And so we do that. Okay, search expression. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now instead of trying to free the structures, we will just return this guy. Okay, so we actually don't want to break here, right? Because there may be actual multiple search results that match our criteria. So I think what we want to do is we actually want to do stir stir. Because no, actually we just want to go through all of them. Yep. Every result, search, and every result in those. I was thinking that, like, if you search for, like, you know, print previously, and then you search for printf, that, like, you know, fprintf, like, and then you're, like, doing a light search for fprintf. But well, actually, I think you would have to do a search. You'd have to do a stir both ways. Like, because you want any union in the results. But I don't know. We'll optimize later. You know, we just want basic functionality for now. So we'll go through every result, and if stir We'll see. Or, well. Result text. Actually, we want to do stir case stir. Right. Search expression. Then we want to basically like yield this search. Okay. But we can't do that, so we're going to do this. Actually, that really does belong here now. And and this I think what we want to do is maybe go through the lists once first and do like you do like a bool got 1 equals false. And if stir case stir no, we want to do it the other way around. So if we already have a result that contains some of the text you're searching for, where the search expression was was a subset of the text you searched for. Okay, so we want the haystack to be s.search expression. No, I can't. Okay, so if we search for, thing already previously, then we know that we do not need to do another search for thing 2, because any search that came back for thing 1 would already include the results for thing 2. I believe that is correct. So Is that though? Hold on. Yeah. Okay. It's been a long week, gotta tell you. Man, stir, case, stir. Haystack, needle. Do tell, no, you don't. It's just normal work stuff. It's just boring work stuff. Got one equals true, break. Alright, so here's search expression, and then here is s.search text. Search expression. Would I mind making the text a little larger? I would not mind that at all. So, I think the thing to do is to make the actual resolution smaller. I think that's what needs to happen. So I guess I need a work resolution and a streaming resolution. So let's try 1920 by 1200. Let's try that. So save. Okay. So does anybody want to place bets on whether or not OBS crashes? I don't know. I'm going to try it. If it crashes, I will restart the stream momentarily. So, all right. No, I did not. No, it won't change until I hit apply. So, all right, let's do it. Hey, OBS didn't crash. It's definitely not good. Yeah, so whatever... That is not an appropriate resolution for this screen. Let's try 1080. Oh, it's because it's scaled. Right, that makes sense. Duh. For a second, I thought this was a 16 by 10 monitor. Oh my gosh, that's so huge. Okay, so... Is that good? Do you guys like that? Do you see, like, everything? Nothing's changed yet. I think that's... The video froze, not the webcam. Oh! Okay. So OBS did not crash. But the screen capture did crash. Okay, so I'm going to try removing it. Yes, and then adding it back in. So screen capture. There we go. So yeah. So I don't know why we've got bars on it. So let's see here. And also this is like too big now. I should have made this window smaller. Should have made both these windows smaller. Gosh darn it. Now there's no way to do it. Let's do maximize. Yes, okay. There we go. And this should mean that I should now be able to do this, right? There we go. All right. So that's for coder. Now this guy, we maximize. And then do that. Okay, so now all of our windows are smaller than the screen. So, yeah, OBS. What? So, okay, so that's probably because my canvas is sort of like, yeah, it's 1920 by 1200. Yeah, so, do you want me to restart the stream and fix the bars? I'm thinking that's probably what I should do. Yeah, I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Stop.